If you watch my college football recap series I do known as College Football Chaos, which I imagine you have, you may realize that there was a little something wrong with the way I was talking. It wasn't a choice, believe me, or maybe it was. But somewhere last week, my voice got cooked into oblivion. I can't for the life of me figure out what happened that caused this issue to come up. It wasn't like anything important happened last week, at least nothing not forcefully removed from my memory due to the reawakened reality that I am at the mercy of my arch nemesis, the Georgia Bulldogs, and I remember again. Shit! Who would have ever thought this would be worthy of Game of the Century? For as long as anyone can bother to remember, these two teams have been on polar opposites of the college football world. While being sort of close geographically, they were on two different scales of power, especially in this rivalry. Georgia has spent the last 5 years as the Thanos of the college football plane, while Tennessee has been more like the Hulk. Seems strong on the surface, but then gets obliterated in the first few minutes of the movie to the point of submission. Georgia has done all they want to in the regard to this game, while Tennessee has failed to score more than 17 on them under Josh Heupel. We've been generously waiting for some sort of offense to return to the Big Orange, and it might appear we've gotten that in the form of the trade we most certainly won. Joey Aguilar of Appalachian State can do a cool thing called throwing completions. Without a doubt, this is the best the offense has looked since the all-too-infamous 2022 season. I forgot what it felt like to have an offense that we could actually rely on. But just as in 2022, the sacrifice that comes with an elite Vol offense is an optional Vol defense. Well, better than that year for sure. It's lacking in the secondary due to the injury bug taking out Jermod McCoy and Ricky Gibson. While it's likely they won't be permanently out, they'll be out against the Georgia offense, which will likely lead to a true freshman getting abused in the secondary all game. As for Mickey Mouse, any smart man knows that Georgia's hiding their offense. They do this every season where they look lackluster and people believe they've fallen off. But then they obliterate half of their schedule and went out the rest of the way. But the odds of Tennessee finally slaying the Giant have become stronger as the week progressed. The spread went down, College game day was in Knoxville again. There were so many people in attendance that they were put in purgatory outside of Neyland Stadium waiting to get into the game. Talent fee investment really came to play this time, didn't it? At some point, once everyone settled into the stadium, Rocky Fuck was louder than it's ever been before. While I didn't attend myself like I did last year with a mustard costume in Athens, I was there in spirit in the form of a live stream commentating the entire thing from start to finish. I'll let him take over so you can understand why my voice and whatever optimism I have left is gone. And I'm going to react to the entire thing for you guys because, well, I'm a glutton for punishment and think that for whatever reason, Tennessee might actually show me something tonight, so we're bound to find out. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Aguilar takes it for himself, got some blockers, and he is into the checkerboards. Ladies and gentlemen, on the first drive of the game, Tennessee scores a touchdown! Let's go! No way! But we scored on the very first play last time we were in Neyland Stadium. We saw how that turned out. So, while I'm happy about that, remember, a lot of ball game left. And the defense was the part that concerned me, so we're going to see what we can do against Georgia when they get out there on the field. Here's a handoff up the gut. Now it's Stockton. Running the outside, breaks the tackle, and scores. That took no time at all. In no time flat, Georgia instantly gets down the field and scores. Gunnar Stockton literally threw down one of our own guys on the way to the end zone, so yeah. Second down. Here's going to be a handoff. No, play action. Aguilar. A lot of pressure being brought. He throws it deep. At the last second, might have a man down there. He does. It's gone. Oh, my goodness. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. What? 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 Chris Brazzell gets all the way into the end zone, but we do have a flag late. Ladies and gentlemen, we just threw a 72-yard bomb on Georgia. Hype me up, baby. Aguilar now 12 of 12. They are just brutalizing this Georgia secondary in every which way, shape, and form imaginable. Handoff. No, it's going to be a play action. Aguilar looking to the end zone. Wide open, man! Chris Brazzell make it 14 of 14. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Tennessee has taken a 2-score lead on the Georgia Bulldogs. Let's go! Hype me up, baby! Oh, my goodness. Kirby looked shell-shocked, and I can't blame him for a second. I can't blame him for a second. Finally, Tennessee puts up more than 17. Tennessee may have scored a lot, but Georgia, they've literally done this many times before. Here it is. It's going to be a screen. Almost incomplete, but he's able to get some good protection up front, running all the way to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Georgia. Why did we need to blitz there? Why did we need to bring the safety blitz? What was the point of that, dude? double safety blitz on a 3rd and 10. Are we stupid? 4 receivers out. Stockton back to pass. They're bringing the pressure. Rolls out. He's going to try and run it for himself. Can he get there? He's going to try and break through, man. Can't quite get it. He's close, but he's going to be about 3 yards short. There's the kick. It is up. It is good. All right, well, Georgia actually just went ahead and settled for the 3. That'll be your half. Tennessee up on the Bulldogs, 21-17. And I'll tell you what, after watching all of this, I am buying it. There's no way that I'm living in some sort of reality where Tennessee is up on Georgia. It's just not real. This is a Mickey Mouse scenario. It can't be real. I don't know what we're dreaming up here, but oh boy. So here's 3rd down and 1. Sends a man up the gut, and guess what, everybody? It's another 1st down. Big shocking revelation right there. They might as well just go ahead and say screw it to every other play on their play chart and just run it up the gut every time. We can't stop it. We don't know how, apparently. Here it is. Handoff, up the gut. 2nd effort. Gets him to the end zone, and there you have it. Georgia is going to take the lead. Still a lot of time left in this ball game. Still all the time in the world to lock in, get yourself back together, but it is not looking good, boys. 1 for 5 on 3rd down so far. Aguilar looking, throws, intercepted. Literally could not have thrown a worse pass if you tried. I don't even know where he was throwing that. There wasn't a dude within the vicinity of that DB, and he threw it right to him. All right, they are. They're going to settle with the field goal. Thank goodness, man, because I'm not confident we stop them if they actually do go for it. The kick is up, and it has the distance, and it's right through, and it's good. Well, considering that we gave them a turnover on our side of the field, I think that panned out for the best. 2nd down, 2nd and 6 for the Vols now. They got to get to midfield in order to convert. There's a pass play by Aguilar. He's going to throw deep, try and test the secondary 1-on-1. And it is... Oh, it's gone! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
You got barbecue back there!
There is absolutely no way he just caught that! Chris Brazzell, the truth! The talent fee of all talent fees. Got a man in motion. Here he is, Stockton, back to pass, looking for a man. Looking, throws late, gets it off, overthrown, incomplete. And it is 4th and goal, ladies and gentlemen. The defense bends but doesn't break, baby. He's going for a 24-yarder. This should be easy to make. Kicks up and good. This is going to be a handoff up the middle to Star Thomas. Got a lane in front of him. Got a lot of blockers. Past the 40. Goes all the way to the 35-yard line. Tennessee driving with all kinds of enthusiasm. Aguilar looking, all time to throw, gets it off late, throws to the end zone, wide open man! Touchdown! 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 Oh my gosh! Touchdown! Let's go! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about! Braylon Staley gets Tennessee back on top! Joey Aguilar with the greatest pass I have ever seen in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vols are back on top! Thank you! Thank you for whipping up something delicious for me on that one. 4 receivers out. 4 receivers out for the Dogs. Got a running back in motion. Now he's going to hit. Okay, he's going to pass. Stockton looks. Down he goes. The ball is fumbled. And Tennessee's got it. Tennessee's got it. Tennessee's got it. Stockton fumbles the football in a strip sack and is recovered by Tennessee. No way. No way. No way. This is a... No. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This ain't real. This ain't real. You can't gaslight me into thinking we're actually gonna win this game. 8 years of this crap. There's no way you're gonna gaslight me into thinking we're actually gonna win this game until the clock hits 0. I'm not doing it. I think we're getting conservative here. I think he's so desperate to not make a mistake here that we're just gonna refuse to throw the ball in this drive. We're just gonna kick the field goal and go up by 8. You can't do that in this game. You gotta take some risks. You just have to. They've been working for you so far. Might as well take another one. This kid right here is probably shorter than me. This is a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. This is going to be a tough one to make. Can he make it, though? Let's see. Here it is. The kick is up, and it is good. 4th down and 6. Georgia's 4 for 4 on 4th downs. Just get one last stop, please. Here it is. 3 receivers out for the Dogs, lined up in the formation. Running back next to the quarterback, Stockton looking downfield. He's going to throw downfield to the end zone on a one-on-one man situation. Dadgummit! Why is Ty Redmond still in the game? Know where your man is and stick with him, because you can win the game like this. Stockton back to throw, gets it off wide open freaking man, and he's scared. There you have it. Tie ball game, everybody. Wide open man. There wasn't a man in sight on him. Zachariah Branch all alone. It wasn't even like we had anybody left to guard him. Did we send 10 men out there on the field? I don't know what we did. We know this is exactly what Tennessee does. They find a way to piss themselves at the worst possible times imaginable. All right, guys, this is it. Max Gilbert, can he be the next Chase McGrath? I don't know, we'll see. This is gonna be a handoff. It's gonna be Bishop. He's got the first down. He goes into field goal range. He's in field goal range. We are officially in field goal range with 42 seconds left to go on the clock. You guys are already saying GG's. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to reverse jinx this. You know, you're not realizing who we are, and I don't appreciate it. We're Tennessee. This is Tennessee right here that you're watching. You really think we're not gonna find a way to do something, to piss this one away? You really don't think that? You really don't? It's just gonna be a QB draw. What's the problem? Did we fall? We false start? Oh my goodness. A false start penalty on a QB draw. You are joking. 43 yards to win the game. Here it is, the kick. It is up. He missed it.
Nothing you can do as a college coach matches what
missed
Gilbert
the kick.
just faced.
He freaking missed it. Are you actually kidding me? Just as quick as they weren't there, the trolls are back. I mean, we all knew they would be. I'm not surprised by that. They've been waiting in the shadows, waiting for us to go ahead and screw this game, and that's expected. Kitzelman in motion. Here's Aguilar. Throws over the middle. Oh my gosh, batted up in the air and nearly intercepted. Throws late, it's a screen. That one is also nearly picked off. We look just completely lost. The offense doesn't even have a pulse anymore. This is a handoff up the middle. Got some blockers in front. Got some great blocking. 20, 10, 5. And he's out of bounds at the 3. There's the push up the gut. And
yeah, the knee.
After further review, it is a touchdown.
Yeah.
Game is over.
And the Dogs do it again. Prolonging Volunteer misery in this head-to-head.
Feels like 98 my ass. From this point onward, I will never pick us to beat Georgia again. I don't care if we bring back Peyton Manning to play for us or if they lose their entire team, coaching staff, and administration as a whole to the collective hangnail. We will never beat them again. The football gods have deemed that we must have an empire ruling above us, spearheaded by a fan base rivaling the Dallas Cowboys in toxicity. Somehow finding a way to lose this game all but confirms these beliefs. Let's see how I took it when it initially happened. Ah! Why does Stepback still have a job? Yep. The good news about all this is that we don't ever need to beat Georgia to win anything in the postseason. We actually do our part through the rest of the year, and perhaps I might gain some happiness back. But as I can tell you here, I have some doubts in my mind. Now you get it. Now you understand. If you didn't before, guess what? Now you do. I said several times on here on YouTube, and I've explained it several times before. Back in 1998, Tennessee and the Tennessee Volunteers administration made a deal with the devil to make Clint Stoerner fumble the football in that Arkansas game. They made a deal with the devil to make sure he'd fumble the football, and that way we could go on to win the national championship. The moment we shook hands with him, we promised ourselves, for however long it goes on, a lifetime of pain in every facet imaginable. We're still paying our dues to this very day. I don't know when we're gonna stop. I don't know if it's gonna stop. I could leave this earth before the day it does. But it's gonna continue to keep coming. It's gonna continue to keep happening. Tennessee is going to find and craft every which unbelievably impossible way to lose a football game until it does. Well, if all else fails, at least we aren't Nico. See you next time, and power to Tardaria.